This is a highly contagious virus between humans, and it's often deadly. The 2 cases of Nipah virus were detected in India in the state of West Bengal, but there are concerns the outbreak.
2026 needs to chill out. Like, seriously, 2026. Please just chill for a minute. 2 days after the US withdrew from the World Health Organization, India is back in the news but they have an outbreak of a new virus called Nipah. If you haven't seen the headlines, there is a new virus outbreak in India right now called Nipah. And according to the World Health Organization, this virus is deadlier than C19. And we all saw what C19 did to the whole world. You know what I mean? So we are banking on India right now to keep that virus under control, to contain the virus, So according to the India government, 2 people in India came in contact with this virus. Well, are infected with this virus, and over 100 people came in contact with the people that have the virus. So they have those people quarantined, and they're keeping the virus under control, And according to World Health Organization, the fatality rate of this virus is anywhere from 40 to 70. 70 is a lot, and should we be concerned? I think so. I think we should.
This is a highly contagious virus between humans, and it's often deadly. The 2 cases of Nipah virus were detected in India in the state of West Bengal, but there are concerns the outbreak could spread. The virus has a fatality rate of 40 to 75%, according to the World Health Organization. So it's deadlier than the COVID virus, and there's no vaccine for Nipah. So authorities in India are taking no chances. At the same time, several airports across Asia, in Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, they're taking steps to screen passengers for any symptoms. Nipah is a zoonotic virus that's transmitted from animals, usually fruit bats. It doesn't spread easily to humans, and it can also come from contaminated food. But when it does, it initially hits like the flu, then worsens, and experts say pneumonia and other respiratory symptoms can develop. But the most serious complication is encephalitis, or inflammation of the brain. The WHO says the fatality rate has a lot to do with the country's capacity to test, trace, and treat those infected. In India, authorities have quarantined nearly 200 people who may have come into contact with the 2 infected. It's the first time in nearly 20 years that India has had cases, but they believe the outbreak is now contained. Still, it's a situation that U.S. health officials are monitoring very closely. The CDC says they're ready to assist.
Here we go again. There is a potential deadly virus outbreak happening in India, in West Bengal area. It's called Nipah virus. What we know about it is a highly contagious virus which spreads from animals to humans. It has a really high fatality rate, and there is no vaccine, and that's why it's really scary. So even though Indian Health Ministry is saying that there were only 2 cases and they have contained them, those were 2 health workers, they have identified 200 people that were in close contact and were potentially infected. They are saying that they tested negative, but even though they're saying that everything is contained and fine, airports across Thailand, Nepal, and Vietnam are screening all of the arrivals from that region to prevent a wider outbreak. It is super contagious amongst humans, not through air, but through bodily fluids. World Health Organization considers this as high risk for an epidemic since it has no vaccine. Let me know what you think in the comments about all this. Is this a big deal? Should we worry about this, or it's nothing to worry about? It's just a contained situation of 2 cases. But it does look a little bit suspicious that all of these airports are on high alert and India is trying to downplay this outbreak. We'll keep monitoring it, so don't.
Well, I think we are all banking on India to keep this on the wrap. The reason why I'm so concerned about this virus and I'm so worried about this virus is that there's no vaccine. This virus is not new. This virus has been around for ages, you know what I mean? But it's just that it's not that easy for humans to contract it. But if this virus is so deadly and so dangerous, and it could be a C19 pandemic, and I think that we are all banking on India to keep this one over there, keep it under control. I don't even want it to spread across India. You know what I mean? It needs to be, because if countries around India are taking precautions of screening travelers, like they're screening travelers, like COVID style screening travelers, for, I think we should be doing the same thing too. I think we should be doing the same thing here, because people are traveling in and out of our airports all the time. They're going to India. India airport is still open. The borders are open. People are traveling, going in, and we don't know who they came in contact with. But right now is at the early stages, so they're keeping an eye on it. WHO is keeping an eye on it, and I hope India come through, because India has some amazing physicians, amazing healthcare workers, so they can like suppress this thing and treat those people that are infected, and the people that come in contact with the people that are infected, they can keep it on the low, so no one can go and spread this thing. I just hope this thing just, we don't need any more C-19. We don't. No one wants to live through that again. But then again, we are at the end times, y'all. Like, I don't want to go there, but we are. Like, the way things are going, man, we all need to pray. We all need to pray, and I think we need to be concerned. I think we need to be concerned. I don't think we should overlook it, and I'm actually worried the fact that the US are not a part of the WHO anymore. So I'm not sure how that works if your country is not part of the WHO. I don't know if they will be privy to like information that they need to know about the virus. But anyways, we see how this whole virus thing go. It's at the early stages right now, so we are keeping our fingers crossed, and we are keeping our prayers very strong. You know what I mean? We are keeping our prayers very strong, but I think we should all be alarmed. We should all be not alarmed, but we should all be alert. We should be alert. This is not something that we should overlook. If anything else emerges, or if anything else, I will keep an eye on this virus. Like, I will keep following this story. I will keep an eye on it, and if anything, I'll update you guys and let you guys know. But let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.